Hello, everyone.
Oh my God, could you just hear Maddie slurping it up?
Sorry, my straw doesn't work, so I've got no other choice.
It's really hot. She has this frozen Coke.
It's melted now. That's how hot it is.
You make me melt. That's how hot you are.
Wow, that was really romantic.
Was it though?
Yes. Is this what being in a relationship is like?
I wouldn't know.
Okay.
Hey, Maddie.
Hi, Nick. And Chelsea. I'm sorry, I can't help it.
I don't know what you're talking about.
There's no Chelsea here.
There's no Chelsea here, especially if you're watching on video. There's no third person here.
No, not at all.
So the elephant in the room this week
Is that we're ignoring Chelsea?
is that there is a third person in the room. The elephant in the room is that we have a guest.
Yay!
The first time we have a guest where actually both of us are here.
Yeah.
Hi.
Shout out to Meredith. You're not meant to
Chelsea.
talk yet, whore.
Well,
God.
you just said that I was here, so
really
I
true.
feel like I have to say hi.
I guess, okay, this is Chelsea,
Hi, everyone.
our good friend and ex-housemate.
Yes. Ex, because we tried to kill her. And that didn't work out, so she just moved out.
Yeah. Now they've kidnapped me again.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm back here. Please send help.
It's a shame that no one listens. No, the real elephant in the room is not Chelsea. The real elephant in the room is that, just so we get it out of the way, I think I need Maddie to open this present
Fine.
for Christmas.
If it's even the right present.
If it's even the right present.
the
I
real
gave her two
element
presents,
should
but
be-
I've only got one of them here and I don't know which one it is.
Wow.
I think it's the right one, but
What if
Merry
it's not?
Christmas.
Thanks, baby.
We'll try to describe in as much detail as possible for the people listening and not watching.
Or just go on our Instagram because it's
Oh, wait, get some of that wrapping paper crackling on the mic.
Oh,
Pretty sure that's fragile.
you probably should have
Do you guys,
just
do you guys
shaking
think
it.
we have a future in ASMR?
yeah, if Chelsea's slurping before was, did you remember? She was so delicate.
It was pretty delicate.
So I think she definitely has a future. Oh my God, why? Oh, can I just say that Nick's present wrapping is not paper. It's like
Paper.
plastic. It's like impossible to actually. Oh wait, I ripped it. It's fine.
Literally, you're just weak.
oh my gosh.
Maybe.
I could have used.
I know, it's actually really beautiful paper. It's like bright gold. Nicholas, is this looking like it's the appropriate
correct
present?
present.
Okay, that's good. That's good. That's good. Where do I go from here?
You should be able to, like, yeah.
Wait.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay,
No.
just for the people listening, Maddie's incompetent.
She's having a lot of
Yeah, there's a oh my God, Nicholas. This is as bad as the time you got Davina to do a cameo.
bad or amazing?
Yeah, bad or amazing. It's our colours and everything.
Oh my god, that's so cute.
That is so cute. That's honestly adorable. Okay, for everyone at home, it is a mug with our "What the fuck is happening" logo on it. It's
I made a new
actually
logo
adorable.
and it's in different colours and it's a bright yellow cup to match our theme.
really cute. If I could, I would put my non-frozen Coke in there right now.
It's a shame. I also got myself one.
Oh yes, we're gonna have matching ones every week.
This
That's
is
so
true.
cute.
That's
Oh,
adorable.
So one day
Thanks,
when
Nick.
we're uber famous, we can sell them for money.
love that. Everyone will know here.
Traces of our spit.
Wow. I mean, I was gonna say I would buy Justin Bieber spit, but I don't know why I was gonna say that because I actually don't like Justin Bieber. So
That's a very weird.
it just like came to me.
You don't like his Grammy-nominated song "Yummy"?
Not at all.
Me neither. I think Chelsea might. She looked pretty shocked right there.
I'm just shocked it got nominated for a Grammy.
Literally.
Accurate. And then the tirade he went on Instagram, he was like, "It's an R&B album, not a pop album." It's like, bro,
Literally. Shut
like
the fuck up.
have
How?
some perspective. Anyway,
anyway.
thank you, Nicholas. This is so cute.
You're welcome.
I'll cherish it forever.
Good.
Thank you.
That's the only thing I would expect
Obviously.
is infinite cherishment.
Yeah, well, look back on this day in 80 years and expect Maddie to still have the cup. So
Yeah.
Okay, all right. Ooh, thanks for that notice in advance.
And if you do, I'll bury it with you.
Aww. Like I'm a king buried with her treasure. Queen buried with her treasure.
Stop trying to gender stuff. Oh, wow. This is 2020.
I'm sorry, it's pre-gendered and I have to conform to societal norms.
says who?
Says who?
Says you.
Me?
2 minutes ago.
Donkey.
Saying that's the only way we can make. Oh my God! Speaking of donkey, Chelsea and I have an actual elephant in the room.
Is this what you both need to talk to me about?
Yes.
Oh, God.
Should we just go straight into that?
Yeah.
This morning we watched Shrek the Halls.
Oh, the short film?
Yeah.
Short film. It's a TV special.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Have you ever seen it?
I want to say I saw it when it was on TV, but I honestly couldn't tell you.
Simultaneously, like the longest and shortest 28 minutes of my life.
28 minutes.
28 minutes. Six of those were credits, though. Sorry, Chelsea, just getting in there.
Why did it need 6 minutes of credits?
A good question. A good question.
We like skipped through and we're like, is there like an after credit scene?
There wasn't.
It's actually the MCU.
Exactly.
Well, what was the plot? What happened? Why is it so shocking? Was it the sex tape of Donkey and the Dragon?
Basically, that was definitely like a side plot.
Also, how cute are the Donkey Dragon hybrid babies?
Literally, one of the main comments I made when we were watching it was those donkey babies are the most disgusting thing I've ever seen. I don't know if that's just because
I've never been more offended.
animated differently in this short or whether or not you just have no taste, but they were disgusting.
I mean, I haven't actually looked at an image of them in like 10 years, but
Yeah, it was not pleasant.
I remember they sold teddy bears of it. Couldn't have
The
been
teddy
that
bears
ugly.
were probably cuter. They were not. They didn't. They had really squished faces.
Yeah.
Well, can you tell me, like, what was the plot?
Oh, right.
Christmas?
Yeah. Chelsea, would you like to give Nick a rundown of the plot or?
I mean, it was just like a pretty stereotypical Christmas movie about finding like the meaning of Christmas.
This is true. Shrek had never had a Christmas before, and so
Is there a Shrek Jesus?
no. Well,
Is there a
must
Shrek
be, I
Mary?
guess. Well, mostly they were talking about Santa, I'm not going to lie.
Did Jesus, Mary, and Joseph have to stay in a swamp overnight instead of a
No, but there was an ogre Santa.
ogre
Yeah,
Santa?
which was actually Shrek. And it was very funny because when he was telling the story, he was like, and then the ogre Santa, Oganta.
Oh my God.
I just made that up. That wasn't in the.
Oh, what?
Yeah,
No, I swear it was. Something like that was.
Was it? Oh, okay. Well, that's all good then.
This is
It
all I'm
was
getting
this
from
morning.
this overlong story about Shrek the Halls is
It was a
that
mess.
you were a writer on the script.
It had good
Definitely.
pacing though.
It was very quick. It was like one scene to the. Anyway, the point what we were making was it was actually genuinely disgusting.
Did it have heart? Like, was it a good message?
It was very like,
Horny?
yeah, corny, stereotypical.
No, horny.
Oh, yeah.
Well, that too. Well, what I was just about to say was the Oganta came in and
Stop saying that.
Shrek, grandchild taken.
and then he Stop. And then the voiceover was like, and then the Oganta kissed the woman in the bed, which is obviously Fiona because Shrek was playing the Santa.
What?
And I was like,
she was asleep.
yeah, she was asleep, and this random Santa just came and kissed her in her bed. I was like, this feels problematic.
This feels like role playing.
I feel that the Grinch, you know.
Have you seen that episode of Modern Family where they role play?
No.
What about that episode of The Real Housewives of Potomac where they role play? No. What about that song WAP? You seen that?
Where they're role playing as a garage and a Mack truck? Yes.
No, dickhead. The lyrics just say, "Tie me up like I'm surprised. Let's role play. Let's role play. I'll wear a disguise."
Love that, truly.
Can't believe you don't know the lyrics off by heart. That's so embarrassing for you.
I just said about the Mack truck and the garage.
That's 2 words out of like 500.
I'm actually pretty sure they just said wet ass pussy like 17 times.
Also, that sounds like a fable. The Mack truck in the garage,
You know what it sounds like? It sounds like it's from Cars.
like the tortoise in the hare, but for cars.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
But
okay.
in the Cars cinematic universe.
Lightning McQueen, more like slightly McSpleen.
Sexy. Truly, that turned me on.
Good. That's what I was going for. Lightning McQueen, more like Lightning Mc screaming of ecstasy, out of ecstasy from all the sex.
You know what? I actually think you could have just stopped at Mick Scream and everyone would have gotten it. You didn't need to add
Well, what
all
if they
those.
thought that was a new character in Grey's Anatomy?
Lightning McDreamy.
Yeah.
You know, contextually, I think they would have gotten it considering we were talking about Cars.
In seasons 1 to 10, it was like McSteamy and McDreamy. Now they're on season 17 and it's McLightning McQueenie. What did you say, Lightning McDreamy?
I think it was Lightning McScreamy was what we...
Ooh,
Yeah.
That's objectively worse. I am looking at a photo of the donkey babies and they're fucking scary.
Yeah, that's terrifying.
Show us. Oh, God. Yeah, that's what we saw today.
I can admit
Swear
that.
the ones in the movie had like sharper faces. Oh my God.
Yes. Okay, you have to put that photo on Instagram so people can see it.
I'll save it.
That one did not come out right.
Tag yourself. I'm the demented one.
Oh, Nicholas.
What?
I don't think you're supposed to say demented.
Oh, why?
I'm pretty sure it's offensive.
Isn't? Well, let's not get into that.
Fair.
What about dementors?
Well, I mean, I think we can safely say anything J.K. Rowling has come up with is probably
Transphobic.
yeah, or in some capacity bad.
Wig. Anyway, do you guys have any talking points or no?
Shrek the Halls. I think that was a pretty major one.
Okay, whatever. Wow.
No, I can't think of anything that happened this week. I should have written it down, but I didn't.
Well, I have plenty, but
Good, as always.
unless Chelsea has something to talk about,
I mean, not really.
Anything
Cool.
happened this week
because that wasn't your job to bring stuff anyway.
Yeah, it's true.
I mean, yeah, the only thing that I can think of is Cyberpunk, but
yeah.
I don't
Have
know
you or
if
anyone been
either of
playing
you-
it?
I haven't, no, but I have friends that have. And I just really found hilarious that so you can like modify your body. I think you know where I'm going with
I
this.
sent her a Snapchat of me doing it.
Oh, I
No.
haven't watched it.
What a C word.
But there was like a glitch when it first came out that if you chose like the largest breast or penis size, it would like phase through your
Yeah.
clothing. And it was just out
Wild.
constantly.
So that your character's running around with a ding swinging around out of the zipper of their
Honestly,
pants.
What a fucking mood. Like,
But literally, it's
that's
like
the
the
2020
first
mood.
game released in Australia that you can actually have full nudity and stuff
Wow.
because it's considered taboo here, I guess, whatever. But yeah, you can customize the size and circumcisionness
Wow, that's
of your penis
detailed.
and your genital hair.
I mean, I'm
my
just
God.
waiting for you to be able to like choose your pussy type, but
Love that.
it's just me.
This is true.
As you should be able to.
You can.
Can you?
Yeah, it's like slightly different looking.
Okay.
There's only 2 options,
Fuck.
but you can have pubic hair in the shape of a love heart.
Cute.
Wow. Anyone who's listening, the 10 of you who listen, could you please let me know whether or
And tell
not you
them
know
what happens to
anyone who has heart-shaped pussy hair?
You.
Me?
Yeah.
Well, no.
Yes.
You should know that I'm not the type of person who goes to that level of effort.
Wig. We'll post a photo on Instagram.
Love that for me.
No, I feel very,
OnlyFans.
very lucky to be playing Cyberpunk on a PS5. So I'm actually on a next gen one where the bugs are nowhere near as wild as
Yeah.
like PS4 and Xbox One. Or I guess low end PCs. But the entire controversy surrounding it is fucking insane.
I mean, I haven't really seen much of it apart from, wasn't there news this week that it was getting recalled?
Basically, they were like, okay, it's a drama. So when they sent out review copies,
Yeah.
it was only for PCs.
Right.
And even then, when they were doing their video reviews, they couldn't use any footage that they created, like that they recorded,
Yeah.
the reviewers. And they weren't allowed to show any footage of the PS4 and Xbox One versions.
Right.
And everyone was like, that's a little suspicious, but it runs quite well on a high-end PC, which that's like thousands upon thousands of dollars.
Yeah.
And then it came out and it was unplayable
Wow.
essentially on base PlayStation 4s and Xbox
Wow.
Ones. So they got in tons of shit, obviously fairly because they lied and it wouldn't let anyone see what the product was before they bought it
Wow.
in regards to the
Yeah.
original ones. So yeah, and it was like the most pre-ordered game in history.
Oh my God.
And now they're saying, look, if you have a physical copy and the store won't take it back, we will refund you out of our own money because they're trying to
Wow.
kind of rehabilitate their reputation now.
Yeah.
Well, they'd spent
That's-
so long on it as well. Like they kept pushing back the release date, trying to find
Yeah, like 3 times.
Why did they release
The company
it
is CD
then?
Projekt Red.
Like, did they not?
Pressure from CEOs and stuff to get it out before the holidays.
Because, like you said,
Wow,
like on the
that's really
PC and like
fucked up.
the PS5, it seems like a pretty good game, but it's just not a lot of people have that kind of money and slash
Exactly.
accessibility to a PS5 at the minute.
Exactly.
Yeah.
They're hard to come by. But the biggest clip like bugs I've had in it are like a random iPhone floating across the screen or something, like random like that, or my character not having hair. Like nothing crazy, but it does crash every 45 minutes.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
And
weird.
hard restarts my
Wow.
the game.
Oh, really?
And then it has also hard restarted my PlayStation. But that's scary.
Wow.
But there was a patch release yesterday, and now it only crashes once every hour.
Oh,
I saw your
that
tweet.
extra 15 minutes.
That extra 15 minutes. But yeah, and Sony took it off the PlayStation Store completely,
Wow.
which is the first time I've ever done that for a game this big.
Wow.
Because they're like, well, it's not ready, and we don't want people to keep buying it and requesting refunds, and that's costing us money to process them.
Yeah. Well, that's fair, to be honest.
And anyway, yeah, it was a bit of a mess.
That is really ridiculous that they would actually release the game. I'm not going to lie. Like, that just seems very short-sighted.
Oh, totally. And the fact that they knew what they were doing and wouldn't let them release any PlayStation 4 footage.
Yeah, exactly.
It's fucked up.
It is fucked up. It is very fucked up.
And it also sucks for the developers that aren't the CEOs and stuff because they were
Yeah.
working mandatory 6-day weeks,
Wow.
like 12-hour days.
Wow. Oh,
Yeah.
that's so fucked
Yeah,
up.
It's in the video game industry. There's a thing called crunch. And it's pretty intense.
Yuck.
Yeah.
Big games.
Sounds terrible. Sounds real terrible.
Some of the higher ups are pretty shit.
Yeah.
All of the developers.
Yeah. Yuck.
The actual game's pretty good, though.
Well, we wouldn't know. And neither would
She
anybody
might.
else on the planet.
What are you talking about?
Because the game sucks.
The game got great reviews on PC.
Crashes.
Yeah.
And it's unplayable.
Actually, the same company, like IGN, gave the PC pre-release review copy version like a 9 out of 10.
Wow.
And then they were so pissed off with getting locked out of the last-gen console versions and stuff that they re-released their review and gave it a 4 out of 10
Iconic.
because it was essentially unplayable. A shit show,
Iconic.
honestly.
That's truly a shit show. Wow. Well, good topic, Chelsea. Love a bit of controversy, to be honest.
I've still played like 10 hours of it.
The embarrassment you should have.
Hey,
No, I don't know.
don't bully
why.
me.
I'm sorry. I love you. Truly. Okay. Nicholas?
No, I want to ask the one question that we plan on asking every guest we ever have,
Oh, yeah?
which is to put you on the spot.
I hate that, but continue.
So, okay, if you had to split how you're feeling today, this week,
Oh, that's right.
personality or just in general, how you're feeling, what your body's made up of, what your being's made up of, how would you split that into percentages?
Oh, boy.
Like, we'll go and we'll give an example of how we're feeling this week.
Okay.
Do you want to go first?
Sure. 40% is period pain. 20% is frustration at Christmas because of work and just general parties and it's really hot. No, the hot thing is a separate percentage. What am I up to? I'm up to 60. 10% is I hate how hot it is. Now I'm up to 70. 30% is horny. We'll go with that. Okay,
Honestly, in my mood. Honestly, I wouldn't say mine's that different apart from the period crayons.
Fair. So whole 40%.
It also doesn't have to equal 100. I would say
I didn't know that.
I would say 40% of my being this week is made up of not being able to deal with the heat, cope with the heat.
Yeah.
That occupies a lot of my brain space.
Fair.
I would say 30% is probably video games because I'm trying to get through a ton of them right now while I've got some time.
Holidays, yeah.
I would say 20% is fear that I'm going to pop an eyeball out. Because I had, long story short, I had an allergy attack and it was so violent that it like sprained my right eye and I had a migraine for like a week. Anyway,
Embarrassment.
truly. And then the last however much amount is frustration with not being able to find a park because of Christmas.
Today?
Anytime.
Well, fair.
Also, New South Wales because COVID.
Fuck New South Wales and fuck Gladys Berejiklian or whatever. her name-
Berejiklian.
Yeah.
Anyway, so that's how we're feeling.
Okay. I'm like at least constantly like base 30% horny.
Yeah.
Fair.
So like I was just going to start there and build up.
Love that for you.
We started from the bottom and now we're here.
Definitely also just straight up 30% stressed because Christmas times.
Yeah, okay, good one.
20% just sweaty.
Yeah.
Hey, bitch.
Yep.
Yeah. It's too goddamn hot. I shouldn't have left the house.
Oof, mood.
This is all the car.
Shit, where am I up to?
You got 10% left.
Oh. 10% happy to be hanging out with you guys.
Stop. I was actually going to retract and say 5% of it is how much I am impressed by how cool your hair looks.
Oh, thank you.
I'm really digging the color.
Yeah, it's cool. I like the length of it, actually. No, that's really good.
Okay, well now you're just piggybacking off my 5%.
Shocked when I walked out of the hairdresser. I'm not going to lie.
Oh, really? What did you ask for?
Well, because I dyed my hair so many times. I was just like, just cut off whatever was dead, thinking that they'd cut off like a decent bit, but not like to my shoulders.
Right.
Yeah. I was like,
I
okay, that's fine.
It does look really good, though. Hopefully that alleviates some of your stress and sadness over that. I understand. If someone cut my hair to my shoulders, I'd be like, who the fuck do you think you are?
If someone cut my hair to my shoulders, I'd be like, whoa, how the fuck did you do that? Make my hair longer? I'd be in shock.
But you have
that's going to be my eternal goal
a
then.
long mermaid hair, so it'll be like a lot.
Thank you.
And she has the pubis to match.
Yeah, in the shape of
This
a love
is just
heart.
the pubic hair special.
Wow. This
braid
can
it.
match our Where is the Pubic Region Geographically episode. This is the sister episode.
It's like our second
Part two.
listen to episode, by the way.
Oh, really? Good.
That saucy title really
Yeah.
caught people's attention.
Reeled them in.
Okay, should we start just like pounding through some topics and having opinions that we have no right to have?
Pound away.
Pound away.
what
In
I
and
love
out.
to hear.
In and out.
We were driving before and there's a car pulling in and out of the driveway and Chelsea's like, he just keeps pulling in and out. And I kept my mouth shut.
You did not.
This is probably true. I don't remember.
You were like, that's what you do during sex.
Oh, yeah, no, this
That's
is true.
why I just
This is
made
true.
that joke.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Imagine having brain capacity. I can't. I just want to bring this up because I want to hear Maddie's opinion because I feel like she'll probably have the most to say, and that's Jessie leaving Little Mix.
Oh, yeah.
That's a pretty big deal, right?
I mean, honestly, it just really throws me back to 2015
Zayn.
Maddie. It was Zayn leaving One Direction. Yeah. That was my first major heartbreak. Now I hate him and hope he dies.
That's major heartbreak. Wow,
Yeah.
that's what we call privilege.
You're right. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, I mean, I feel like it's considering there's only 4 of them, I think it's a fairly big deal for the band
It's like
itself.
25%
Yeah,
gone.
exactly. Exactly.
It was for mental health, just to give context.
But I think that's kind of the biggest thing is that she felt like she had to leave to protect her mental health. And I think with Zayn, this is entirely based on my own conjecture. A lot of his
I'd expect
leaving.
nothing less.
Yeah, right. My own opinion and nothing more. I know. I
No
think
facts, just vibes.
Exactly. No, I think a lot of his leaving was because of the pressure of management on the band and how tightly they were micromanaged. Where I think a lot of Jessie's has come from how awful people are to her, like the general population and stuff, and how she just feels like she can't, doesn't want to maintain being like in that much of a public eye.
Especially in the UK where the media is
Fucked
fucking
up.
rabid.
Yeah, exactly.
Also, yeah, no, that's true. And also considering the UK media is like far more savage towards female celebrities than male ones.
Exactly.
So yeah, I can see that.
Yeah.
Gross.
Again, my own opinion based just on like general attitude towards both of those bands and what kind of went down and such.
I feel like
But
that's a safe assumption.
I feel like it is too, as is everything that I say.
Okay. Fuck.
I know it all.
Well, it's not like Zayn then tried to like stay particularly out of the public eye.
Yeah.
It seemed like an issue with
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah.
It's
And
for
sharing the
sure
spotlight.
true. Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah. You know, this week, actually, this is kind of unrelated, but is actually about management and One Direction. Liam Payne was trending again on Twitter. And you remember how the other day, I'm not sure if you listened
was
to
like
this
a month ago.
episode. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow. Time.
I was like trying to think back.
Yeah. When I spoke about how he'd been like forced to do a basically
Semi-nude photo shoot.
photo shoot. Yeah. And they made him drink heaps of alcohol to get him to agree to do it. Well, this week, a lot of, for some reason, it was trending about how he co-wrote on like 20 or 30 One Direction songs, but he's only written or co-written on 4 of his own songs in his entire discography. And so everyone thinks that Liam Payne is free from his management, but he's actually not at all. And I was like, oh, that's sad.
I mean, there's a lot to unpack there.
There's a lot to unpack.
Not to kick someone when they're down, but his music hasn't been all that.
No, it hasn't. Apparently he said in some interview that he doesn't want as many of his songs to be about sex as they are, which is, again, maybe that interview was this week, which is why this has been trending.
Something that the company's pushing on him.
Yeah, exactly. This whole kind of like Playboy persona that has been built post One Direction has been like a management thing, not an actual Liam Payne thing, which is, if that's true, is really sad, to be honest.
True.
Back to Jessie.
Why? What else is there to say?
No, nothing else. I guess I was just
all the other people seemed super supportive and sweet.
They did, which is really nice. Which is really good. I do feel very bad for her because if it is true that she felt pressured, if she felt like she needed to leave to protect herself from how much hate she got, like that's just really...
Watch the Blackpink doc.
Okay. Pressure
and Bands.
Yeah, fair.
Did you listen to Little Mix's new album?
No.
It was actually really, really good.
Okay.
Yeah, it was. Fair that you didn't listen to it.
Okay.
The album cover was really weird. We've spoken about this before. It looked like they've been vomited on with like makeup. It's fucking weird. Like vomited with glitter. It's bizarre. But
Not the best.
Album itself was very good.
This is true. Cute. Did I tell you about the time back in 2015 or whenever Zayn left One Direction? Was that 2015?
It was 25th of March. I cried.
Anyway, that weekend,
yes,
me and 2 of my friends went and saw a Miranda Sings Live comedy show.
My goodness.
Which was great.
Was it?
At the time. But anyway, she had a skit in it where she became, how many members of One Direction were there?
There were 5.
She became the 6th member of One Direction.
Love that.
And she had like this giant cardboard cutout with all 6 of them attached.
Iconic.
And on that night, the first show since Zayn left, she had her face in one of the holes, and Zayn's on the end just completely ripped off. And it was like, you could tell it wasn't scripted because the cardboard actually like
iconic
ripped, but it was a sign of the times to keep it all within the family.
Harry Styles.
Yeah.
I can't believe you just
It was pretty funny.
Iconic.
Truly.
NGL. Not gonna lie. Has anyone been as disappointed, sad, furious, angry, and uncontrollably furious yet again?
Since Zayn left One Direction?
No. Since they announced that the Lizzie McGuire reboot's not going to happen.
No, that was disappointing.
Yeah,
I'm very sad. They've literally filmed like 3 episodes.
Release them.
This is the
Give them
darkest
to me.
timeline.
This is the darkest timeline. And the fact that Disney even announced that like internationally they're doing Star within the Disney Plus app, which is all the adult content. I was like, well, why can't you just let, like Hilary Duff wants to do, give the Lizzie McGuire reboot to Hulu?
Yeah.
And then internationally, it's still going to be in the Disney Plus app.
Yeah. Yeah.
Anyway, let Lizzie McGuire have sex on screen.
And say fuck.
She
needs it. She definitely needs it.
I'm so sad.
Same. It would have been really good. And Hilary Duff is like high-key amazing.
It's true. And she's one of the few child stars that like didn't go off the rails.
Truly. Love that for her. And us.
And us.
That's sad. I wish we were getting that, to be honest. That's one of the main ones that I wanted. And now here we are. Lizzie McGuire-less. Big sad.
Big sad. Much well.
Big sad. Huge sad, in fact, one might say.
This is true. Did you, I don't want to start drama.
Please do.
But did you see that in the comic books for the Guardians of the Galaxy comic books, they made Star-Lord bisexual?
Yes. Yeah.
And everyone was posting memes about how Chris Pratt's going to react when he finds out.
Yeah.
Oh, well, I specifically, the one that really stuck in my mind was someone being like, anyway, just waiting for the day when the news headline comes out, Chris Pratt leaves Guardians of the Galaxy over artistic issues or differences. Yeah, I was like, dang, that's happening.
I hope it happens.
It's true. That problematic white boy needs to go.
This is true.
Yeah.
Muchly agreed.
It's true. Yeah, that was a bit I like that they did that though.
Mhm.
Marvel though. Mm-hmm. Is that all you got to say?
Yeah.
Everyone else?
No, I was just going to say, do you know what the context was in the comic?
No.
Basically, he's like in a polygamous relationship.
Wow.
Oh, actually, yeah, I think I did hear that. Yeah.
There you go.
There was like semi-nudity in the comic. It was a lot.
That is a lot.
Not as much that time last year when they showed Batman dick.
Wow.
Yeah.
Was it big?
It was soft.
That is
I'll
not
say,
what you wanna hear.
I think Batman might be a grower, not a shower.
So
Well.
the answer is no. To summarize, no.
Fair.
Not no. Not no. I don't know. I don't really remember.
How can you not remember?
How is it not like your screensaver?
Yeah.
Oh, it is.
Ah,
I can see that. Yeah. Sexy.
I mean, actually, can you just zoom in?
Oh, I have a good question.
Please ask.
What are your guys? Okay. Out of all of the movies and shows, music, whatever, pop culture you consumed this year,
Fuck.
what are your top few favorites that you think are a little bit underrated or under the radar? Underrated, perhaps. I can go first.
Please do, because I
Yeah.
need time to think. You put
Okay.
me on the spot, which, like Chelsea, I hate.
No, I want yours first. I'm kidding. Okay, well, anyway, my I think my top 3 underrated, like that not everyone kind of acknowledges is iconic, is probably Search Party, because that's the hill I will die on. Is that it's the best show on TV. And anyone in Australia watch it on Stan. It's everything.
Yeah, it is. I watched the first season with you, actually, and it was really good.
Yeah.
Seasons 2 and 3 are also fantastic, and season 4 looks like it's shaping up to be pretty iconic too. Kidnapping.
Again.
Drama. Another one would be Saved by the Bell, the 2020 reboot.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
I
I haven't heard much about it.
did not have on my 2020 bingo card that I would enjoy a Saved by the Bell reboot,
Yeah.
but it's honestly fucking fantastic.
Wow, love that.
And it's 10 half-hour episodes, so it's easy to consume. 11 out of 10 would wreck. It's like,
Stop pushing your beliefs on us, Nicholas.
fuck you. It's like super self-aware, and also it's like super kind of diverse in a super iconic way, because it kind of acknowledges it and talks about the fact that it's obviously way more diverse than the 5 out of 6 main cast members were white in the original series.
Iconic.
Anyway, it also made the original main character Zach Morris be the villain
Wow.
of the new series, which is pretty
Saved by the
iconic.
Bell, that one that was on Nickelodeon. I think I'm actually thinking of Ned's Declassified.
Yeah, this was like 10 years before Ned's Declassified.
Shook.
Maybe a bit more. But anyway, it's got, really, really good stories. It's really funny. It's absurd. I think it's maybe developed for TV by one of the creators of 30 Rock,
Oh, yeah.
which tracks. So it's a little bit absurd, but it's really fucking funny.
Okay.
Like, really fucking funny.
Fair.
And also, like, fast-paced and fun. Anyway. And then another one is The Walking Dead World Beyond, which is a Walking Dead spin-off that I don't think anyone actually watched. And I didn't expect to watch it because I gave up on the main series and I never watched the Fear the Walking Dead. But it's like teens and it's genuinely good. It's also quite diverse,
Yeah.
but it's just really fun, and it's like post-apocalyptic, but it's also not crazy serious. Also dramatic and silly and all that. And I love it. So that's all.
Love that for
Love
you,
that.
truly. Sorry, I was trying to look and see if I could find anything.
Yeah, I'm actually just about
that's
to
really cute.
my Netflix and see what I've actually
like that.
watched.
You guys are so rude to me.
I can't think of anything. I don't actually think I've consumed that much media this year. Like, I mean, I have, but a lot of it has been things that are only like widely known or really old things, like Buffy. I've been trying to watch that for like 10 months, you know? I don't know. I don't feel like
You
I've
can say
actually-
Buffy. It's underrated in 2020, under the radar.
Is it?
No.
Is it good enough to be an underrated?
Probably not.
Yeah, I don't know.
Have you seen the actual original Buffy movie?
No, I haven't, and apparently it's really, really bad. So
It is bad. It's also pretty iconic.
maybe I'll give it a go then. Maybe it'll inspire me.
I'm literally trying to think of things that I've even watched this year because I feel like I like watching a lot of rewatching stuff that I've already seen.
Yeah.
The only thing I can think of, which is not particularly underrated, is Schitt's Creek.
Oh, that was fucking fantastic. Did you
Don't
watch
talk about the
final?
finale yet. I haven't watched the final season. I refuse.
What?
I need to be in the right headspace.
It was really good. It was uplifting.
You're uplifting.
Altogether, very wholesome and amazing.
Truly. I agree. Unlike the fucking Good Place. That made me cry for a long time. It was good though. It was actually
I refuse
really
to watch that season as well.
good. Yeah, that's fair. That was a lot. Have you started watching the end of The Office yet? Because you said you were going to.
I'm only halfway through the rewatch. I gave up a few months ago and I'll pick it back up at some point.
You're disgusting.
I mean, I'm watching all of Futurama.
Wild.
You would be obsessed. It's so good. You would be, trust me. It's like really good and really smart, but also not afraid to be stupid and silly.
Maybe I would like it then.
You would.
Is it like The Simpsons though?
No, I'd say it's like animation style, kind of.
Yeah.
Yes, but humor-wise, I'd say it's a little different.
Okay. Maybe then. Maybe I'll give it a go.
It's also just more absurd.
Fair.
Yeah.
Fair.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that was a terrible question, Nicholas.
Yeah. I don't even know like that much because I just feel like a lot of new stuff hasn't come out this year.
Yeah, there was a whole chunk in the middle of the year where kind of nothing was happening.
You guys are so stupid and also so wrong.
But also, I don't watch a lot of things that
Well, like I can think of things that I really liked.
It doesn't have to be TV. It can be a movie. It can be music.
I can
It
think
be
of a lot of things that were fantastic media this year, but none of them were underrated. A lot of
Okay,
them were.
Fantasy Island came out this year and that was underrated.
Was it?
Yes. It was iconic
Was
in
it?
the stupidest way possible.
Was it?
Yes. And you agree. You made a whole video about how you agree.
I did like it. It was iconic. Except on the second time I watched it, I was like, ooh, this isn't very good.
You're such a bitch.
No cinematic universe for me.
You know what? Freaky. That was underrated as fuck.
You're right. Actually, yep. Okay, that was good.
The High Note. That was underrated as fuck.
Yeah, okay, yeah, the high note
You're
was really
right.
good.
That was so good.
Fuck you both.
Dang. See, this is why you can't put us on the spot because we actually can't
Yeah.
think of things.
I
we
think
don't
you
have
just
a brain.
Forget
Can't
that
believe
I
I'm the
have
only one with the brain.
memory of a goldfish. Like I literally can't remember what I did this morning, let alone what I've consumed
Me
over
neither,
the
but
past
you know
year.
what? I put in an effort, bitches.
Yeah, but
What's it like being mean?
You would know.
Yeah, I would. I mean, fucking Tiger King was this year. Can you believe that?
oh my god.
Wild. That is genuinely wild.
I'm never going to financially recover from this.
I actually never watched Tiger King.
It's never too late to watch the 6 episodes or whatever it is.
Isn't it? I think
No.
it might be too late.
Why?
I think I should.
I mean, it's pretty good.
It's entertaining as fuck.
Pretty fucking wild.
Even my brother watched it and he doesn't watch like anything. So that's probably a sign that I should watch
It's
it.
stupid as hell. Someone accidentally kills himself. And then
Yeah.
Joe, what's his name? Joe Exotic?
Yeah.
His reaction is, I'm never going to financially recover from this.
Isn't that when someone gets mauled?
Oh, it might be, yeah. It's one of the things. Anyway, someone made a meme where they cut out the word financially and replaced it with emotionally.
I've seen like
Honestly, iconic.
the screenshot of never gonna financially recover from this printed on like someone's Sefpos card.
Hey,
Love that.
iconic.
That is truly like innovation.
Innovation.
More like
Yes.
I didn't have
Like
anything.
what?
I thought you were going to say something. I was just getting in there because I don't like to be left out.
Rude.
Yeah.
Not gonna lie, these microphones are scratchier than I thought they would be. Not that I'm intentionally whacking them with my face, but
For,
actually
just for
hard
you
not
listeners,
to.
Chelsea currently has her entire mouth around the microphone. Beautiful.
Truly, I'm so turned on.
Okay, but when aren't you?
Accurate. 30% of me is horny. So
Do you watch The Mandalorian, Chelsea?
I have, but I haven't seen the latest season because I hate watching like one episode a week.
that's really fair.
I was just gonna wait until like more of them came out and then watch them all in a row.
That's super fair. I actually
But I
have seen
have-
the finale. Sorry.
I have heard the episode that you guys talked about where the child eats all the eggs.
It's so fucking funny.
I saw a take this week on Twitter and it was like, wait, do you know the main spoiler that happened this week, Chelsea, by any chance? Because I don't want to spoil
I
it for
don't,
you.
but it's okay.
Okay, well, I'll try and go around it.
Yeah, don't say it.
I won't say it. So basically the take was like, I can't believe that Grogu, this is Baby Yoda, is being rewarded by being taken to train even after he's committed so many atrocities. And it was like, and it was something about, it was like
War crimes.
Baby Yoda. It was like, this is like a completely unironic take, was like Baby Yoda is basically just a self-insert for all the white dude bros who want to be offensive as fuck and see no consequences to their actions. I was like,
Oh, it's a baby.
Oh my
What?
God.
like, calm the fuck down. Like, you've gone too deep. That's too far.
That's literally ridiculous.
It's literally ridiculous. It had like 100,000 retweets too. I was like,
Oh, God.
that's too much.
I think like 99,000 of them are ironic.
Probably.
Although when I was in Zing, I did see they had like a pop vinyl of Baby Yoda and like the egg canister. And I'm like,
Oh my
God,
wow. That's a lot.
That is a lot.
That is a lot.
I will say that made him a little less cute to me.
I mean, I didn't see that specific episode, but fuck Baby Yoda, as I've said in the past.
I mean, I suppose the eggs were unfertilized.
Well, they could have been fertilized in the future.
This is true. It was also their last chance at having an heir.
Yeah, that's what really does it for me.
It's fine. Frog Lady got to fuck her husband again. Spoiler alert. Sorry.
Wow. Okay, well, again, to talk around the spoiler so that we don't spoil anyone, including Chelsea, the CGI of the final scene was, well, I mean, it was pretty impressive. However,
Wait, did you just see screenshots and gifs, or did you actually watch it?
no, I actually watched the episode. My family were watching it.
Oh.
So, yeah, I actually have seen the whole entire episode.
Why did you never say this in the past that you sometimes watch it?
I only just started watching it in the past, like 4 episodes.
Oh, I think the CGI of the final scenes were great.
No, it was very impressive, but it was a bit
Jarring.
yes, but also quite emotionless. Like, it was a bit like, oh,
Oh, yeah. Uncanny Valley. They can only do so much with CGI.
yeah, it was a bit, I don't know. It was a lot. It was a lot. We were sitting there and my brother just kept being like, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. I was like, bro, calm down. It's fine. Like, it's, calm down.
Let him be excited.
I mean, you're right. I should have encouraged him.
That was Maddie farting.
It was.
And you'll never know the truth unless you also watch the video version as well as the audio version.
And he does say also
Yes.
quite
It's not one or the other, it's both.
exactly.
And I'll take no criticism. Thank you. Does anyone have any opinions on Tom Cruise?
Just in general? Or did he do something this week?
Oh, do you really not know what he did this week?
No.
No.
Wow. Basically someone secretly recorded audio on the set of the new Mission Impossible movie.
Right.
And so basically they were kind of the first major Hollywood movie to go back to filming in COVID
Right.
with strict measures and shit. And basically Tom Cruise caught 2 crew members not following social distancing guidelines or something and lost his shit.
Wow.
And someone leaked the audio and it's fucking brutal. He's like, the whole fucking world's counting on us. Hollywood's counting on us. I'll buy you in a second if I see you do anything else. But he went crazy and he was really brutal to these poor crew members. And while I think that he was right
yeah.
to chastise them for not following those social guidelines,
Particularly in the US.
it wasn't. They're filming in Europe or something, which I mean, still.
Just as bad.
But the way he was talking to them was like they weren't even fucking humans. It was disgusting.
Wow, that's crazy.
I mean, he was right, but he did it in the complete wrong way. Also, he's like a Scientologist and shit, but
That's
That's true.
a whole separate conversation. That's crazy. Wow. There you go. Huh. I mean, I think it's so wild that people can have the correct opinions. So like obviously there's some like
right.
intelligence and decency in them if they're doing if they're saying the right thing, and yet can actually be so terrible.
Miss the mark so much.
Yeah. That's kind of like insane to me, that
Right.
disconnect. And that makes absolutely no sense to me, because obviously he's going, COVID matters, like it's killing people. And then on the other hand, he's like, but you mean so little to me as a person that I'm going to brutalize you with my
Talk to you
words.
like you're a piece of poo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Wig. It's true. And it's like, it reminds me of the Onion article where it's like, someone that you truly hate just made a great point.
Yeah.
Makes you feel terrible or something.
Yeah.
And it's like, okay.
Truly.
Well, it's true. Yeah.
Yeah, because like fair enough, chastising them, but you don't have to go
Yeah.
that far.
You really don't.
This is
know?
true.
There's ways to go about it.
There is. There really is. Also, I think it's hilarious that he's so like full of himself that he's like, everyone is counting on us. And it's like,
Yeah.
okay, well, maybe you could say, it's a bit of a stretch, but maybe you could say Hollywood is counting on you in terms of getting permission to go back to filming. But the whole world,
It was pretty fucking funny.
that's just a bit much.
I mean, especially on another Mission Impossible film. Like, I was going to say, like, yeah, even, to keep people entertained if they're in lockdown. I'm like, nah, I take that back. It's another Mission Impossible film. Like, just watch another one of them. You'll be fine.
It's really true. Although, hot take, the last one that had the Witcher guy in it, yeah, that was one of the best ones of the entire
I think it was the
series.
best one.
Henry Cavill.
Yeah, it was very good.
The past, 4 onwards
Yeah.
have been really good.
They have the first 3 in the trilogy were
We're so
actually
cheesy and not good.
Yeah, they were very average, but then the last 3 they've done. The
Because
middle one was okay, but
Every fucking plot twist in the first 3 movies, like the original 3 movies, was just that they had a special mask that made them disguise them as someone who they weren't.
yeah, that
I
was
was
my
like,
thing.
okay, you can't use that 3 times in every movie and expect it to be shocking.
It's true. And even though they are still doing it in these ones, it's also like
It's far less.
it is far less, and it's like a lot of other things going on. So
Like, if that's not the main plot.
yeah,
twist, then
exactly. Yeah, it's true.
Like the MCU's only used it once in The Winter Soldier, right?
When? Oh yeah, Scarlett Johansson. Yeah.
She pulls it off and she's like, haha, I am not an old lady. I am
can
Scarlett
play any
Johansson.
role I
yes,
desire.
exactly. But I could be a trans man. I don't know why ScarJo is British now, but
Well, she could be.
she could be. This is true. This is true. Anyway, that was wild.
That was wild.
What a journey. Also,
Truly.
Henry Cavill with the mustache in The Last Mission Impossible was
A lot.
life-changingly hot.
I mean, I don't know if I would say the mustache specifically was life-changingly hot.
Okay, well, maybe
But
not the
he in
mustache,
that
but what
movie-
about the mustache?
Mustache. Mustache.
What's it like to be so wrong about
Everything.
such a bad take, Maddie?
Look, I love Henry Cavill,
For
but
that take.
mustaches are a look.
They're a choice. They're
They're a
definitely a
choice.
choice. And it's weird that it's only like, I think they're just bizarre because it's just only the top lip. It's like,
Yeah.
where's the rest of the beard? You know, like if you're going to commit to having hair on your face, just have hair everywhere.
What about him in overly tight clothes, like flexing and shit?
Yeah,
Yeah, no, that
that's-
was hot.
That's got nothing to do with the mustache.
The mustache.
I think the mustache added to the mystery.
Well, you're wrong.
It can add to the mystery, but not
And I
the
think it
other.
was
It
far
actually
better than
added
his
to
wig
the
in The Witcher.
Villain vibe. I didn't see that, so no
Did
opinion.
you watch The Witcher? Yeah. Did you also hate the wig? Also his acting?
yeah.
It was like
pretty
a
bad.
very mediocre show.
I enjoyed the show, but like
I enjoyed
as a concept, I didn't quite
parts
enjoy
of it.
There.
It's a lot more lighthearted than a lot of other high fantasy shows,
Yeah.
which I enjoyed.
Yeah.
But the CGI was pretty shit.
Yeah.
There was a lot of nudity, but only very specific female nudity with one specific female, Yennefer, which was unfair. And also the fucking wig.
Yeah, it was pretty bad.
And also
The
describing
time thing for me.
describing like his character Geralt as a emotionless kind of person doesn't mean you have to have no emotion, like no facial reactions or anything, like any acting skill.
Okay, you make a really good point, but let's just go back to the fact that you just said I was like,
When?
what?
Yeah, you did. Just a little bit.
When?
When you just said his name, when you were like Geralt,
Geralt.
or whatever his name is, so you did not say it anywhere near as clearly pronunciated as you did just then, and I was like, who the fuck is Geralt?
Geralt.
Geralt. I actually don't think it's you. I think it's just a fucking stupid name.
Grilled.
Well, I'm fucking glad we're back in the same studio together so I can deck you in person. Bully.
Bring it, bitch.
Wow, I feel so attacked.
Good. Just like Geralt and his moustache feels.
Maddie,
Mustachio.
I'm going to bury you.
Wow, the violence today, Nicholas. This is because you need
no
to
violence
shit,
for me. Not no. You know, my psychologist told me that if you're constipated or like you don't poop regularly on a regular basis, it really affects your emotion, your like mental health.
Oh.
That actually makes a lot of sense.
Yeah.
So everyone make sure you're pooping.
Cute.
Get that Metamucil, get that fiber.
I get really constipated the week before sorry, we're going in depth here. I get constipated the week before my period, so that's why maybe my emotions get really fucked up the week before.
Also, aren't your
nothing to
cramps
do with
just
I feel
fucked?
like just
Nothing to do with hormones.
yeah, no, it's
Entirely to do with
entirely the poop.
yeah, exactly. Makes sense.
Well, maybe because you're vegan, you're not getting enough fiber.
I mean, I actually eat nothing but fiber.
Yeah.
I think you're wrong.
It's just corn all day, every day for me.
Corn's bad for you.
Since when?
It's literally the most sugary vegetable possible.
I think you're wrong.
No, the most sugary
Apples?
vegetable possible
It's a fucking fruit.
is the pickle that comes on the McDonald's cheeseburger.
Chelsea's got you there. No, that would make sense because corn is very sweet. It's extremely sweet.
Why did that pickle ejaculate on your burger?
What? I said the most
Nicholas
sugary vegetable is
had
the
to-
pickle that comes on the cheese.
I think he was referring to the
cheeseburger.
fact that you did this.
Oh, right.
I was referring to the fact that you said it comes on your burger.
Ah.
Oh my god.
None of us knew what the fuck he was on about.
Oh my god.
Wow. Okay, well, we're at 52 minutes, Nicholas, so I hope you're getting through your topics.
I'm not. I have a lot.
Wow.
Can we just quickly touch on the fact that Scott Disick is apparently dating Lisa Rinna's daughter, who's only like 20,
What's her name?
Amelia Gray.
So wasn't he dating some Sophia lady? For a really long time.
Amelia, maybe. But do you want to see a picture of them?
Kissing? Because no.
No, how old they were in 2000.
Okay.
Yeah.
She was inside her mother's stomach.
Oh my god.
Stop that. That's wild.
That's
That's
gross.
a lot.
He was an actual adult,
How old is he now?
probably like 40.
Yeah, I think he is about that. Maybe older because he.
Kim's 40 though,
Courtney-
so-
yeah, Courtney's older.
Scott Disick. Oh, he's only 37.
Shook. Wait, really?
Still, 17 years difference at that young of an age.
Yeah.
If you're like 50 and 67, that's fine.
Yeah. It's a
Or
lot.
30 and 47, whatever. But like 20 when you're pushing it.
It is pushing it a little just because of like the power imbalance and stuff, you know, like the general like financial stability of the older person and the fact that they're established in life while the other younger person still has no idea what they're doing. It just creates like a
Yeah, a little bit. I don't know.
Differential.
I just I feel like 20 is not that young
it's not like,
for that sort of
you know,
yeah.
a minor.
Yeah.
But
But it's literally
not-
barely out of the teens.
Yeah, this is also true.
That's all I mean. Is that when he can
I mean, I feel
get
like
anyone,
for me,
anyone
20
he wants.
would be like the borderline for that sort of an age gap.
I think we literally said that a few episodes ago.
yeah.
With when we were talking about Courtney, actually.
Yeah.
And we're like, I think 20, is kind of when that person can make a decision.
Yeah.
Even though it's
Not
maybe
necessarily a
not
good
necessarily
decision.
right.
Not a
Yeah.
good decision. Yeah.
I wouldn't look twice on the street or anything, but
No.
maybe I would actually.
You might be like, oh,
I'd be like, wow, that's Scott Disick. That's really great. Damn daughter. It's also so that's Lisa Rinna's daughter, and Lisa Rinna's on the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills.
Right.
And one of Lisa Rinna's plot points, rather selfishly, to be fair, was Amelia Gray's eating disorder. She had anorexia.
Oh. That's not the fat one they sent to a fat farm?
No, that's Jill Zarin on the Real Housewives of New York.
That's what.
Sending her daughter Allie.
That's what
I actually have that clip on my phone because I put it in our latest episode of Why It's Iconic. But no, I don't love the fact that someone who has a past of eating disorders is going into the world of the Kardashians.
Yeah.
Who constantly promote laxative teas and shit.
Yeah.
Truly.
But whatever.
Fucked up. Truly fucked up.
She seems in a better place, I guess.
Well, I guess at the end of the day, like,
As of season 10.
making any kind of comments on celebrities is potentially incorrect.
This is true, but that's why we're here.
You're right, just to say bullshit.
I don't know how much else you want me to talk about.
Well, we're getting towards the end, so I think 1 to 2 more topics. So pick the best ones.
Gotta prioritize.
Okay, did you see that Lizzo almost got cancelled for doing a juice cleanse?
I did.
Yes, actually, yeah.
It's so fucking stupid. It's a juice cleanse.
It was pretty crazy, actually. I mean,
Sure, they're notoriously not that good for you, but she's a fucking grown-ass adult.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
really true. And at the end of the day, didn't she say it wasn't even specifically about trying to lose weight? Wasn't she just like generally just trying to be healthy and stuff?
Yeah, and it's also not like she was promoting it.
Yeah, I know.
It wasn't a paid ad like
Yeah.
the Kardashians and stuff do.
It'd be different if, she was like promoting it, being like, hey, y'all should do this juice cleanse as well, than just, doing something for your own health.
It's really true. It's pretty fucked up, to be honest. I think even the fact that people just like think that they can like, I don't know, have such opinions over like such intimate details of someone's life. It's like, I don't know. If you are looking up to someone so much that them literally just doing a juice cleanse and putting it on social media like is makes you really upset, it's probably like, I think you should get some perspective. You know?
It's also just a juice cleanse.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. You know?
I mean, they're not
Cleanse.
probably not like the best thing that you could do, but
No, they're not, but like they're not
It's-
actively harmful.
yeah, it's no different to her, like to
Shakes or
opposite
something.
Yeah.
unhealthy food. And
Yeah.
putting it. It's
Yeah,
not like I'm
exactly.
gonna go, well, now I have to go eat unhealthy food.
Yeah, no, that's exactly right, Chelsea. That's a very good point. Very accurate.
I don't understand why they tried to cancel her for it.
Yeah,
it was very
really fucked
very
up.
dramatic, very over the top.
Traumatic, that's the word. What are your New Year's resolutions going to be?
Fuck.
Ugh. I don't make New Year's resolutions anymore because I never do them.
Maddie?
Well, I didn't start thinking about it until you literally just said it. So
So a whole 20 seconds.
off the top of my head. Probably, I don't know. Probably maybe go to the gym more.
Ew.
I don't know. Because I pay to go, so I might as well go more than like 2 or 3 times a week. And
Sure, I don't go that many times in the first place.
because I pay.
Yeah,
So,
no,
you know.
If I was like go to the gym more, I'd be like, because I have a subscription and haven't gone in like 3 months.
Oof, fair, very fair. I don't know. I
Go to the
that's-
gym more?
Yeah, probably it. Maybe like just like get bitches, make
Stop
money.
touching the microphone.
Sorry, you can't help it. Yeah, get bitches, make money. That's my New Year's
Get bitches, make money?
resolution. Exactly. What are your?
That sounds like a UFO.
You're correct. What are yours, Nick?
Unfortunately, we're not part of the Galactic Federation, so I can't talk about that.
Sad.
Sad.
My New Year's resolution is going to be to make more of an effort to be on time for stuff, because apart from work and doctor's appointments, I'm late to everything, and I know it's selfish and I always feel bad, but oh well.
You know, I'm not specifically calling you out here, even though it's probably going to sound like it. But people who are late to things often do feel really bad about it, and I genuinely don't understand. Like, if you know you feel bad about being late, like, why don't you just come on time? You know,
Hang up.
I guess that's true.
It's not even waking up for me. I think my thing's more of a not to pull the mental health card. It's a depression thing because it's a whole outlook for me.
Yeah.
But yeah, and there's like degrees of like self-sabotage and stuff, but whatever. Also selfishness, I'm sure. But whatever.
I don't. I think you're actually one of the least selfish people I know. So I don't think that's
cute.
that's not an excuse, Nicholas.
No, yeah, like I a lot of it is probably mental health, and the way I think about it. But anyway, that's fun. So I'm going to try harder to be on time for things.
Well, that's cute.
Also, literally, I had some friends over, like a few friends over for dinner on Friday night, and I told them 6:30 to be here. So I was in the shower at 6, and then people started arriving, and it turns out that I got the time wrong, and I actually told them to come at 6. So I'm even late to my own thing.
Wow.
That's iconic.
I mean, if it makes you feel better, Olivia is exactly the same. When I went to her birthday party, she was like, okay, it starts at 5, everyone. And then she asked me to get there a few minutes early so I could help her set up. Anyway, she was in the fucking shower when I got there. Same. I was like, bro, what? And she was like, time just got away from me. Like, I don't know how it's 5 o'clock now.
I will say I spent all day like exercising and also making cookies because I made everyone cookie baskets.
Adorable.
That's so cute.
I know.
And we didn't get one?
You're a fucking vegan.
True. That's fair.
And I made homemade pocky.
You didn't make me any?
Well, I will say they were fucking delicious. But
That's what you get, Josie. I made Pocky, your favorite. I didn't give you any.
I obviously didn't temper the chocolate or anything, so if they were out of the fridge for more than like 2 minutes, they would just melt,
That's fair.
stick together.
That's fair.
Wild. I also just kissed
I also made like 200 mini vanilla cookies, and I flavored some of them with like cinnamon sugar, and
It's so
my
fucking
God.
many.
it was really cute.
That's so OTT and I love it.
Literally, the recipe was like, it's really quick if you use a piping bag. So I did, and it exploded.
Wow.
And I was like, well, this is not quick.
That is a whole ass mood.
Yeah.
Also,
None of my cookie recipes had any eggs in them.
That's so wild.
yeah. I don't think they usually have eggs.
Yes, they do. Chocolate chip cookies do,
Yeah.
Wild.
but I didn't make them. I
feel
made like
like it's like
shortbreads and
like
caramel ones and stuff.
Biscuity.
Yeah.
Like shortbreads.
Anyway,
Shook.
I made cinnamon rolls though, and they did have eggs in the dough to be soft and fluffy,
Love cinnamon
like
roll.
Japanese milk bread.
Wow.
This
Nicholas
all
is just
sounds
really
delicious.
flexing with
Yeah.
his baking skills right
Yeah.
now.
It's true. I'm a really good cook. It's one of the few talents I'm not like, what's the word?
I don't know.
Prissy about, shy about.
Yeah, I don't think prissy is
That's
the right
like,
word.
what's
but
that
shy
chicken
is
you
fair.
were telling me to make earlier today? And I was like, what?
Yeah. Nicholas was pulling out like really huge words and we were like, calm down.
Pomegranate molasses.
Yeah. The fuck? I mean,
my
I know what
God.
pomegranate is and I know what molasses is
Yeah.
separately,
Yeah.
but together.
So they make like a sugar syrup out of the like a really concentrated sugar syrup out of the juice and the seeds. Goes in a bottle. It's really strong.
Like a coolie.
It's kind of bitter, but in the best way.
Shook.
Like a coolie.
But yeah, but like,
No.
I
Not
wouldn't
sweet.
think that
That's
you
so
would put
embarrassing.
it on
I need to give
bucket.
you guys lessons. Like you glaze it with it.
Yeah, I know.
Oh.
It just seems
Kind of balsamic vinegary
okay.
in flavor, but more like fruity.
But more pomegranate-y.
Yeah, and more bitter too.
That's how you get stuck in the underworld. So,
Pomegranate
yeah.
seeds.
Yeah. Well, you just said they were mixed up into the molasses. So,
Like reduced.
exactly. They're in there.
Also, I've been trying to get my compost bin working for the past 6 months, and
With
it's
your
still not
worms?
working. No worms.
Fair. You should talk to Mum. She'll give you some tips.
Oh, I just keep throwing more and more fresh food in there because it's not actually decomposing.
Oh. It actually does take a while, though, you
You
know.
would think that it
Yeah,
would
but-
decompose really quickly in this heat.
Well, that's what I thought, and now it's been 6 months, and it's still just cardboard and some like veggie scraps.
I'll ask Mum and she'll give you some tips because she has a lot of compost bins. So,
Cute.
yeah. All right.
Guess we should do what the fuck of the weeks.
Definitely should.
Sure, I go first usually, don't I?
You always go first, Nicholas. You insisted for a very long time. I can't believe you're now pretending like you don't know whether you go first.
We didn't do it every time.
Yes, we did.
No, we didn't. We didn't do it on Selling Sunset episode. We didn't do it on the
Wait, sorry.
another
you
one.
Didn't pull out specific examples of when we did it, and yet you still don't know that you usually always go first.
Yes, but I'm a considerate person. I just want to make sure you don't want to go first.
Okay, for the future, I never want to go first. You always go first.
Oh, fuck you too. Okay, well, I have 2 what the fuck of the weeks, so deal
Wow.
with that. One of them superficial, the other one's actually relatively valid. The first one is my what the fuck of the week is Candace on the Real Housewives of Potomac. Mm-hmm. Sorry, sweetie, but if you keep telling people and egging people on and begging them and saying, why don't you hit me? Why don't you deck me? You gonna come for me? You keep begging to be hit, you're going to get hit. And she did get hit. And now she's crying and trying to sue. I was like, bitch, well then why were you begging to be hit? Ugh. Anyway, I'm Team Monique and you guys don't get that at all. But
No, we don't. I'm sure
Anyway.
someone will.
But fair.
yeah, so that my first what the fuck of the week is Candace pretending like she's innocent when she was
Honestly.
literally begging to be decked.
When you said Candace, I was like, Phineas and Ferb?
Yes.
That's
Ashley Tisdale's character, yes.
Yeah.
And my other what the fuck of the week, which is more valid, is my sleep schedule.
You just saying what the fuck at it?
What the fuck, man? I try to fix it, but no matter what I do, I fall asleep at. It's only been the past few weeks. I've been falling asleep at 4, and I can't not fall asleep at 4. I can't fall asleep earlier than that, but I fall asleep at 4, and no matter what time I wake up,
You're tired?
it never works. Never evens it itself out. Whether I wake up at 10 or 8.
Honestly, can't relate.
Well, fuck you.
Yeah. I went to bed at 9:30 on average this week, every night.
That's unfortunate.
I'm just a regular person that goes to bed at midnight-ish.
Midnight? That's way too late. That's not average. That's
That's
not
normal because then if you get up at 7, you've had the exact 7 hours of sleep you meant to have.
Isn't it 8 hours?
No.
I thought it was 8. I wake up at 8. So
For teens, it's 9 hours or something.
Right.
But once you're adults, it's 7.
That's not enough.
no.
If I get exactly 7, I'm super fresh.
Yeah, same.
If I get less or more, I'm fucked.
Well, mine is more if it's at 8 or 9, but if I get 13, I'm good to go.
Oh no, if I have more than 10, I'm out of it. That's my day fucked.
I have not found an optimal amount of hours. I'm just always tired.
There's that too.
That's fair.
Okay, Maddie, you're up.
Okay, I'm going to come up with this completely on the spot.
I thought we thought of one.
No. Did I? No, you're right. I think I said I did, but I can't remember what it was now. So,
Oh, I might have stopped.
no, it was the heat. Mine was the heat. And then you were like, you have to come up with something original if you're doing it about the heat. And then I was like, sweaty thighs slipping off the chair. But I've changed my mind because I've just noticed that in this room, half of it is blue and half of it is pink. And if that was just one wall, that would be acceptable. But the blue goes around on 2 of the walls. And I don't like it. That's my what the fuck.
Is people who paint rooms half.
Yeah,
half?
what's with that? Why? Because over here, it doesn't even go to the door jamb. It just stops half a panel beforehand. What? And this one, well, that actually does go to the door, but that's 7 less wood panels than this side. And now I'm really thinking about it. It's actually making me extremely uncomfortable.
Wow, that was a lot to unpack.
So there's that.
I thought you were going to turn around and be like, and this side, don't even get me started on this side.
Well, don't even get me started on this side.
Okay, this is it.
Okay, yeah.
All right. My what the fuck of the week is that I work in retail, right?
Oof.
And I swear to God, today is 5 days away from Christmas. I don't know where we're going to be at when it gets released. But I swear about a sum total of 4 Christmas songs.
Oh, really?
It's so weird. I have not heard any. And I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing, but usually by now I'm
Turn it
clawing
off.
at my ear.
Yeah.
Turn it off. I don't want to hear All I Want for Christmas Is You once again.
You're wrong. That is a national anthem.
I mean, I
but-
do love it. And I'm always so excited when Christmas comes around to listen to it. And I listen to
Yeah.
it too much. But I don't know. I don't know if it's just me, but I just have not heard any. It's just really weird.
You know what? I'm going to go out on a limb, and I think I'm going to say that it's everyone's Christmas cheer is a little messed up this year, including the radio people,
Yeah.
because 2020 has just been the worst.
I mean, I don't.
However, I'm not done. Ugh. Usually Christmas music puts people in the spirit. So you'd think that they'd be pumping it more this year. So it's kind of confusing.
Well, I think at my work we also have the radio going, and I actually have also not heard basically any. I don't know if that's just we did hear there was one day like a couple of weeks ago that there was music playing and the chef was like fuck this and changed the channel, and since then I've not heard a single Christmas carol. So maybe it's just like some channels are playing it and some channels aren't. I don't know. Maybe you just don't have the right channel on at work.
It could be, but I just
don't
feel
know.
like
Yeah.
like we just play one of the
Yeah.
regular like
Yeah.
hot hits ones, and usually they at least
Yeah.
put a few in, but
They
I
do.
have not heard any.
Yeah.
Wild.
That's really fair.
I love that we analysed that. Anyway, Chelsea, your drag queen name should be Chrissy Carroll.
Fuck
I
yeah.
like it.
I love that.
That's cute.
Dilly Jen, Chrissy Carroll, what's yours?
Oh, I came up with another one the other day. I don't know. My go-to one's usually Shih Tzu.
Love it.
First name she, last name Sue. Like TZU.
So she, Zoo.
Like Shih Tzu.
I don't like it.
You don't have to like it.
I think you should come up with something better.
I did the other day and now I can't remember it.
I really like. No, I don't have anything. I don't know where I was going with that.
Wow, that's really helpful and great.
Cool. Good one.
Okay, well, if you want to follow the podcast,
Nicholas is down now. He's like, oh, Madison's shit all over my life choices.
no, I'm trying to
hate
see
her.
if I wrote down my other drag queen name, but I can't remember.
The only thing is, if like my drag queen name is Chrissy Carroll, can I only do Christmas themed drag?
No,
Have I put myself in like a box?
No.
Because I just know that the
I think you can do what you
drag
want.
race judges wouldn't approve.
That's a them problem.
I mean, I might be on Chelsea's side.
That reminds me of my favorite clip from the later season of All Stars when Derek Barry's, let me find it, having a meltdown because he's like, well, the judges keep telling me to be someone else from who I already am, but I'm already somebody else who I really am in real life. And it's iconic, and I'm about to find it. And when I find it, I'm going to play it. And you guys are going to be like, wow, Nick, that wasn't as funny as you made it seem. I'll be like, that's fine.
Well, at least we're set up. For
Yeah,
Okay, got
disappointment.
it. Okay, ready? I'm going to see if I can get it playing the microphone for all of you audio.
This is the Britney Spears dude, right?
It's like you tell me that you want me to be somebody else,
Like, just crying.
but you want me to be somebody else from the somebody else that I already am.
The emotion that went into that. He's like, actually, like, cut up about it. It's like,
I love it.
what?
It's so stupid. Anyway, if you want to follow the podcast on that wasn't English, but if you want to follow the podcast on Twitter and Instagram and YouTube, it is WTFIH Podcast.
Yeet.
Also, the links are in the description. Give us a 5-star rating. Give
Yes.
us some likes.
Yep.
Also, give us your firstborn and money.
Yeah.
Maddie, where can people
Definitely the
follow you?
firstborn bit,
We'll
not the
also
money.
take gift cards.
We also take gift cards, but
Not
only
to
for
Amazon.
only for non Jeff Bezos run companies.
Exactly. Because we hate
Also, if you want to follow me, it's NIC_sushi on Twitter.
sexy.
Mads,
Lady Alice 101 on, what do I have? YouTube, Twitter, Instagram.
Tumblr.
Yeah. I do have Tumblr, but mostly I post about Game of Thrones there. So unless that's your niche.
Yeah, unless you want to see tons of Maddie's nudes.
Yeah, exactly. That's my OnlyFans is.
Iconic. Also, I think we should get an OnlyFans Australian star on the podcast. I have questions.
I actually do too. And all of them are, how much money do you actually make and do you recommend that I do this?
Iconic.
Please keep me updated.
Chelsea, I don't know if you want people to follow you on anything or anything.
I never post on social media.
That's okay. You don't have to.
No.
Yeah.
That's all good. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you
Yeah,
for having me,
thanks.
guys.
Thank you for
It's
coming all the way to
really fun.
Brisbane and being
We
sweet.
appreciate you traveling
Muchly.
and having to wake up early.
Anytime.
You're so cute.
Love
It was
you.
worth it for the burgers.
Although I did lose respect for you for watching Shrek the Halls.
Yeah.
Okay, bye.
Wow.